national headlines. I'm Amina Ansari and I will be taking you to the top headlines from the leading newspapers of the country. Let's start with the Times of India. NewsClick FIR names Chinese firms Navlaka. The UAPA FIR against NewsClick names Shanghai-based businessman Neville Singh Singham and jail activist Gautam Navlaka as co-accused, terming Singham, who is of Sri Lankan descent, as an active member of the propaganda department of the Communist Party of China. The Delhi police claims he infused crores to cause disaffection and to threaten the community's unity and security. Next headline is from the Indian Express. Priyanka Gandhi in Chhattisgarh. If we come back to power, we will hold caste census. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra announced at a public rally in Chhattisgarh on Friday that if her party came to power, a caste census similar to the one undertaken in Bihar would be held in the state. Let's move on to the headlines from the Hindu. Supreme Court refuses to order status quo on publication of Bihar caste census survey data. The Supreme Court on Friday refused to stay the Bihar government from publishing data collected from its caste-based survey. Months ahead of the general elections, the Bihar government had published data revealing that the other backward classes and the extremely backward classes between them constitute 63% of the state's population, of which the EBCs constituted 36% while the OBCs stood at 27.13%. Next, let's move on to the headlines in the Economic Times. Reserve Bank holds rates on softening food prices. The Reserve Bank of India on Friday held interest rates for the 4th State Monetary Review meeting, drawing comfort from easing food prices after an ungainly spike through the peak monsoon months. Let's move on to the headlines from the Telegraph. Bilkis Bano case. Supreme Court to hear arguments on pleas challenging premature release of the 11 convicts on October 9th. The Supreme Court said on Friday it will hear on October 9 the arguments on petitions challenging the premature release of the 11 convicts in the Bilkis Bano gang rape case and murder of 7 of her family members during the 2002 Gujarat riots. Finally, our last headline is from the Hindustan Times. Weather hampers rescue efforts as Sikkim toll rises. Bad weather hampered efforts to reach the worst hit areas of the Sikkim flash floods on Friday, forcing Army and the National Disaster Response Force NDRF personnel to begin trekking and even taking boats to reach the devastated hillside villages, people aware of the matter said. That's all for national headlines. To stay updated on the latest headlines from the leading newspapers, do join us on National Headlines from Monday to Saturday at 11 am.